Welcome back to the channel, everybody. What we're looking at today is a 2018, maybe. According to the VIN number, it was made in 11/18, so it might be considered a 2019. But this is a cbr300r, the little bike. I will say I like the layout on this bike. Let's see what them high beams look like. Yeah, they're not LEDs, but you know, still looks pissed off. That's always a good thing. This bike was actually traded in, believe it or not, and it's in like perfect shape. Has a whopping 315 miles. So apparently this guy was wanting something bigger to begin with. That's really the only reason I would trade in something with only 300 miles and get something else. Yeah, all in all, it's a really nicely put together bike. I don't get to ride these little bikes very often. It's kind of like the leader bikes. I think I've only ever ridden one leader bike since I've been doing the videos for them. But I actually learned how to ride on a leader bike. That was a terrible idea. Anyway, all the plastics are A1. I mean, this is essentially a brand new motorcycle. The tires, they still have the knobs on them. I mean, still yet to figure out why this guy traded it in. If it was a first bike, maybe he realized, you know, 300s are easy to get used to and they get boring very quickly. If you live in the city, it's not as bad because you're constantly in stop and go traffic. You can't really open up a large, you know, a fast bike like a 600, 750 or a 1000, you know. But around here, I live in Middle Tennessee, we have a lot of highways. Everything's very rural. And I live almost 15 miles from the nearest town. So we have a lot of highways down here. And 300s, they'll do highway speeds with ease, but I think that's probably the reason why. You lose a lot of your grunt out on the highway. So that's probably where all that's coming from. But anyway, it's brand new. If you live in town, these things make amazing commuter bikes. Somewhere in the 60 to 80 miles to the gallon range. And they've got plenty of get up and go for stop and go traffic. I mean, it's still a sport bike. And it will still come out of the hole faster than most factory cars. So it's still a pretty decent little bike. But not really much to go over. It's just a basic 300R. Brakes work fantastically. I rode it out here to the lake. That way I'd get a feel for it. LED turn signals on the front and rear. The tail light is LED. Still has the factory exhaust, so it's very quiet. Let's see. Really, it shifts out right, smooth, no problems whatsoever. But yeah, if you'd be interested in a fine little bike like this, there will be a website in my description box below. It is pioneermotorcycles.com, and I know they would love to hear from you guys. They make these videos possible. Sorry, I'm got a cat hair on my camera lens and it's driving me nuts. Anyway, yeah, make sure you guys check them out. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button somewhere. And I think I'm gonna throw my helmet back on and head on back. Y'all have a good night.